Hey guys, what is up? This is the last part of my Desert Oasis speed build. Um, Here I'm just continue on furnishing all the stuff, adding these plants right here. Um, it's kind of tricky to put these plants in the right place because of course, as I mentioned before, there's no move objects yet. So just compromise with a little bit of spacing right there in between. That part right there, that plant right there, it's kind of it was took it seems like it went by fast, but it was kind of difficult to try to get it to fit somewhere right there. So I just decided to move the what is that, the end table back, and that end table actually changes later on because I actually, as I mentioned before, I found out that there's actually a lot of more furniture that I did not see before in the regular end table menu. So yeah, um, here I'm just adding more detail. I really like this lamp. This lamp is really cool. I tried to rotate it on the desk, but it would not let me. I don't know why. Yeah, so I just left it there like that. Adding some lighting because it felt pretty dark in this room. Um, that lamp right there. Oh, I went with this lamp. This lamp is actually really cool. At first, I thought of it as like a doctor's lamp or something, but then I just fell in love with it. I love the look of that lamp. It looks kind of cool. Um, and just adding that light again that I always use. It actually reminds me of a ceiling fan for some reason. Kind of because it like branches out like a ceiling fan or something. So that's pretty cool. I would really love if they added ceiling fans in The Sims 4 like they used to. I think in this, what was it, in The Sims 2? I think in The Sims 2 they had ceiling fans. That'd be awesome. Just that's just one personal request of like a lot I would love. Um, but yeah, so adding some decorations, adding a guitar, I felt like it went with the theme of this build, so I just added a guitar right there. Um, this is where we're bringing back in the bar. So I was just figuring out a place to put it. We end up moving the sprinkler system to the side of the house somewhere, off away from somewhere. I don't know if you need to actually be able to get to it or something. I don't know if that's something that I need to do, but I just moved it off. If you need to use it or something, then it's actually, I think it's on the left side of the house. Yeah, I think it's on the left side of the house, and I don't think you can get to it if you need to, because it's raised on the foundation. So, yeah. Just adding the barbecue grill here and adding some weights, just to fill in the space and make it feel nice and homey and useful, actually. We ended up going with this. I love this. What is this? It's like a little table. I don't know. I just love the metal around it and the wood in the middle. It reminds me of like a penny or something. And I just really liked it, so I just went with it. And out of those same types of chairs that we're using in the front, um, and there are a lot of different types of plants that I really like in this game. You know what? Now, because I couldn't find a small enough plant to actually fit on that table to make it look like it's not taking up the whole table. So I think I haven't tried shrinking stuff. So I think you could shrink stuff. I haven't tried it yet. Um, Maybe I could go back and I could change that. Well, I could change it for myself, but you guys would have to change it for yourselves, because this house is already up for download on the gallery. So um, let's see, what else are we doing? Just I end up putting that. I think I end up putting no. I just get rid of a plant on top of that. I got fed up with that, so I couldn't do that. Um, what else are we doing? Uh, Adding some decorations. Oh, those are the UV. What are those, UV screens or something? UV protection screens. And I think they look pretty cool. It makes it look more like a patio. Like a, what is that? Is it a patio? I don't know, like a deck patio thing. I don't know. But it just added some detail to that. Um, this is when I think I start messing with the roofs because I see that those UV protector screen things, uh, were kind of weird because one side was connected to the roof and the other side wasn't. So just played around with the roof right there. Um, I think you see me, yeah, just trying to put a column right there. I try to put something in the middle, but then I just end up getting rid of it. Kind of was useless. So I just figured some like if they were to have like your Sims were to have like a party right there, then there'd be open space right there, I guess. Couldn't find anything. Oh, this is when we find the what are they, the end tables and stuff that I didn't know we had, so I just switched that out with that one. Uh, Putting it on an angle to try to make it look more what is that, like like it's used or something. I don't know. Look more custom, like somebody actually did it. I don't know. And just editing the swatches and the textures and the colors and stuff. You'll see that I do that a little bit here and there throughout the whole video. Adding the end table or these what are these? They're like hallway tables or something. They're pretty cool. I did not know that they would have these, and it's actually pretty neat. Usually it doesn't take up so much space, so it's like perfect for hallways, and I think that's what it's meant for. I think it's meant for like a hallway, like a table, like a decoration table, and it really makes use of the space that would otherwise be just blank and look kind of bland. So I'm pretty happy that they added that. Oh, and these, oh my gosh, these coat hangers and stuff. It's pretty cool. I've never been able to use coat hangers or anything like that in The Sims 3, and it's really awesome. I love all the cool little things that they added. We don't have a lot of the other stuff that we used to be, where what we were used to in The Sims 3, because all the expansions and stuff that don't exist yet in The Sims 4. So I'm really glad that they added some of the cool little features that we didn't have before. Just adding some more paintings to the hallway. What else are we doing? Oh, adding those pots. I wanted to put them on a wall somewhere, but by the kitchen wasn't really practical because there was no space. So I just put them on the other side, on that wall piece right there. Just left it right there. Figured that if they were hanging them, then like you wouldn't really be using those all the time. Oh, and the garden hose. That's pretty cool. I did not know they were gonna have a garden hose either. It just adds detail. There's a lot of detail that they added in The Sims 4 that I really like. Um, Adding that little pig medallion thing or something that you hang on the wall, I thought it was pretty cool. Reminded me of like a what is that? Like a barbecue, like a barbecue competition or something. And I added that to the grill to make it look like maybe your Sims like a master barbecuer or something. Felt pretty cool about that. I think we're just decorating a lot more. Pretty soon we'll be getting into doing the outside of the backyard and stuff. Just right now, adding some decorations, some paintings, and some what is that? That's a corkboard. I couldn't find the name for that in my air night build, but I remember now. It's a corkboard. I don't know. My brain just turns off sometimes. Uh, Sorry about that. um, Adding some of these spoons and stuff, the little decorations here and there. Um, I have to say it's way easier to actually place stuff on the counters. Although I would like to be able to do more custom stuff with the counter placement, but I don't know if there's a way to do that. But like the kind of slots that are on the counters are pretty decent compared to the ones that were on the Sims 3. Oh, this is the part where we layer some of the rugs. So as I mentioned before, when you layer rugs in The Sims 4, it doesn't stack up and start like glitching out and floating. So it was pretty cool to try to figure out like a way to just do these cool rug designs, because there are a lot of rug type choices, but like I had trouble like finding ones that would go with the theme of this house. So I just used the same one and I just recolored it a little bit, and I just like overlapped them kind of. So that's pretty cool. Um, just using more rugs. I end up using what are those long ones, and I recolor them to kind of match with the rug underneath it. I really like that white and the black, the contrast, but I don't know, it just felt too much for me. Since it was more like a house that I built for myself sim. So I don't know. You guys can change them back to whatever you guys want. I'm pretty sure some of you guys already had, because this house was already up for download anyway since then. Um, yeah. So what else are we doing? We're just adding some more paintings. I decided to move that painting to the hallway because it suited better in the hallway right there. What else? Oh, adding. I think we're going to start adding in all the ribbons and stuff from the like the award ribbons that kind of went good with the the office theme, and it was pretty cool because they the like I'm just losing my words because it's so awesome. The the way you could just move paintings and decorations on the wall wherever you want. Before in The Sims 3, when I wanted to put like office awards or something on the walls, it was difficult to try to get them to the right place and place them in the right place because you couldn't really move them anywhere, and they were pretty much stuck where you put them. So it was pretty relieving to be able to just move everything on the wall wherever you wanted. Um, yeah, so this part of the build, this is the last video, the last part. All those screenshots and stuff will be at the end of this video, and this was mainly just furnishing and stuff. As you can see right there, how I mentioned before in my last video that the doors are pretty picky what you can place near them, and that's the problem I had with the coat rack. I wanted to place them right there by the door, but it wouldn't let me, so I just moved it to the other side, and I ended up just I think putting a painting right there. Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. I think. Yeah, see, I'm trying to find a painting to put it right there. We end up using one of the paintings that I it was harder to find. I think yeah, right there. I think that's the menu that you're supposed to be using to find all the cool little cool decorations that I didn't even know about. It's under decorations. I think it just you have to do a little bit more digging to find the stuff. Actually, but it'd be easier if you know what you're gonna want to put. Just search it in the search bar, and that saves so much time right there. I wish they would work on I wish they would have worked on the menu a little bit more because the drop down menu that has just a text for the main decorations and stuff is kind of I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I think I could use to that. But I really love the search bar. That's one thing that I did not expect, but that is really awesome that they added. Just like the scaling tool, the scaling cheat tool. I think I don't know. Just putting back the stone brick texture that I got rid of. I think. And just finding it was pretty hard to find more paintings that it didn't use over again. So I don't know, try to mix it up. Um, those pair paintings I think I used in the office before. This is the part where we start doing the backyard, trying to make it feel like this was a pool at first. Then I just added what did I add? I added some fountains and stuff. I think that I did that off camera. I don't know if I did, but the backyard turned out pretty nice. Has a little. You'll see when I put in the grass segment right there. It looks pretty cool. um, what else? We are just resizing all that stuff to try to make it look better. And I at first I didn't know if I want to put a fence around the backyard, but then I just put it. I use a glass fence, I think. Just redoing the edging right here to make it look more like a pool. I wanted it to look like a pool because there are no pools, so I don't know. The fountains kind of look like pools to me, so I don't know. It's just for aesthetics. Um, it adds so much though. It just fills in all the space that otherwise I wouldn't have used, and probably just put grass or something, which isn't very practical since this is in the desert. So I just ended up putting the fountain pool thing and putting a little bit of patch of grass right there because if you're able to afford this house, then you might. This house like is pretty cool. So, well, I don't know. That's up for you guys to decide. But I think this house is pretty cool. That if you were able to afford it, then you would have like a little patch of grass or something on the outside if you could. Um, Trying to put gates on the back to get into the backyard some other way because it felt pretty. What is that? I don't know. It felt pretty weird just have it closed off since this world is really open and stuff, and kind of wanted to go with a more open theme. So I just put a fence in the backyard. Um, just what are we doing? Just adding some more terrain paint to try to make that gravel look like it's meant to be there. This is where I was trying to find the type of grass texture that I wanted. We just end up going with the regular grass texture. I wanted to go for like a more drier grass, but I don't know, it didn't look right. So I just went with the regular grass texture. Um, what else? I try to put a path to the front, but I don't know. It just looked kind of weird, so I just ended up getting rid of it and scrapping it. Um, yeah, just working on that. This is all pointless because I end up getting rid of it all. So, hmm. Um, yeah, see, I just get rid of it. And next we move on to just more terrain painting, I guess. Yep, more terrain painting. Adding some more gravel, trying to make it more realistic, I guess. Um, just more terrain painting, more terrain painting. Yeah, it took a while. Just I don't know. It took. I'm pretty picky about terrain paints. Try to get it all nice and neat. Made it look more used, like Sims would actually walk there. And yeah, I'm pretty picky about that. This is where we start finally putting in the all the plants and stuff. I really love all the plants that are available in this. Like I don't know, the plants just add so much more to this build than I would have thought. I'm not really a plants type of person, but all the plants that are in here, just I wanted to use them all because they're all so awesome. So I just went with the same theme of plants. Also, the rocks are pretty cool. Um, Out of the same types of rocks that you see around Oasis Springs and stuff, and all the same type of plants. Um, and they add so much. Like you wouldn't think that rocks would add so much, but they do. So I don't know. It just makes it look more like it's supposed to be there. Like this house was supposed to be there. And it's built in the desert, and it wasn't just like built. I don't know. I don't know what I'm explaining. Um, but here we're just adding some more of the plants. Uh, I haven't decided yet to do the driveway because I didn't. I that's I have. You'll see. Just losing my words. You'll see later on that I figure out that this that it felt kind of like it was missing something. So right now I'm not thinking about the driveway. Um, but you'll see me think about it right now. It's pretty soon, and then I'll start doing the terrain paints and adding the car, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned before, that the ability to just search for the models. I think they're called model cars. You just search for that in the search bar, and then you shift bracket right bracket the object that you want and just scale it up. For the cars, I figured out that it was 9 times. So you click it 9 times, click the bracket and shift 9 times, and it'll be able to scale up to the right size of the regular cars that pass by. So it doesn't look kind of weird like you have like a little miniature car or something. Of course, you could do that if you want though, but I just found that out. Just adding some more terrain paints on the sides right here to make it look like it's more used. Um, let's see, what else are we doing? I wanted to add like these little, what are they? These planter box things on the wall. So I just did that. Did that in the front. I tried to figure out a way to do that with the what is the brown wood. I don't know what it's called, the planter box type thing, but it wouldn't fit, of course, because move objects isn't a thing yet. So um, yeah, I took a screenshot right there. You could see I'm just looking at all this stuff, seeing what else I need to do. I felt oh yeah, this is the part where I'm basically thinking it needs something else. Like I'm missing something, and so I just play around with all the colors and stuff, fix some of the lighting, and then eventually I get to where I think about putting in a driveway in a car. Um, there's not a lot of ceiling light options, which is kind of weird. That would go. There's a lot of ceiling light options, but it was pretty hard to get ones that would go with this theme, the theme of this build. So I just ended up using the same ones, using that like Japanese lantern type thing in the middle, and then using the two uh, branched out lights right there. What else are we doing? Just adding. What are we doing? Oh, I just add this little kickboxing thing. Uh, do I? No. Oh, I wanted to put a piano outside. I thought, hey, what about putting a piano outside? Would that work out? And then I just took it out, and I was like, no. Um, so yeah, I just put this little thing, and we're getting to the end here. The screenshots are coming up, and Yeah, so this is the front. This is the living room. Sorry I didn't put the driveway and the car in there. I think I did that after, so I forgot about that. So you see it in the screenshots though. It's pretty cool. The bathroom, another view of the bathroom is pretty cool. The backyard, which is awesome. Another view from the backyard, and I have all the little plants and stuff that I did. You can see the car right there that I did off camera and stuff. I really like this house. I'm glad you guys like it on the gallery so far, and I hope you guys stick around and see the rest of my videos that I'm gonna be making soon. See ya.